My name's Holt Micah, and today we're going to be talking about the foundation fighting blindness. Here's the audience members. There's three, and then the person holding the camera is also an audience member. To begin this presentation, I want everyone here to just close their eyes and imagine never being able to open them. For a lot of people, this is not an imagination, this is not fiction, this is actually reality. The foundation fighting blindness mission statement is to eliminate blindness across the world. Right now, it's the leader in developing technologies to harness equipment that will eliminate blindness. According to the World Health Organization statistics on blindness and visual impairment, 1.3 billion people live with distance impairment, so like near and farsightedness, and 200 million people live with an eye disease. And that was last updated in 2002. So as you know, the world population has increased greatly, and the need is even more drastic now. The reason I chose this charity is because a lot of my family have an eye disease, and it kind of holds dear in my heart. And I'm sure we all know people, at least one person in your family or friends, who also has an eye disease and is suffering and unable to enjoy life to the fullest. Eye disease is commonly linked with depression and anxiety. A lot of people get depressed. I know my own grandfather did sometimes. He's currently suffering depression because he cannot see very well. He used to have full vision, and it's a degressive disease. So now he's about 70 years old. It's very hard for him to see. According to the medical press article titled "World's Blind Population to Soar," a study published August 31st, 2017, it states that the world's blind population will increase threefold by 2050. So what does this mean? That means that you will definitely know people blind by 2050 because the aging population in America, the demographic, the baby boomers, as they get older, of course, they're going to suffer more from blindness. And it'll probably be close to 1 billion people worldwide by that time, especially in developed countries. So I do not want, and I don't think anyone in the audience wants, people to not ever be able to see their loved ones or to have to live their lives looking through a straw. That's what it's like for a lot of diseases like retinitis pigmentosa. It's like looking through a straw lens your entire life. That is a very unfortunate way to live, and we need to eliminate that across the globe. But there is hope, though. The Foundation Fighting Blindness was established in 1971, and that just goes to show how recent interest has been in curing blindness as opposed to things like cancer, which now have technologies, gene therapy that can actually treat cancer from the get-go at birth, and things like deafness, where you can have implants now to help you hear completely. So blindness has really been struggling in the past to keep up with technologies to improve the standard of living for all these people. But in recent times, that's going to change. And the Foundation Fighting Blindness is the leader in developing these technologies, as I stated prior. An article by the Science Daily called "Genetic Treatment for Blindness May Soon Be a Reality at Last," updated November 11th, 2017 by the American Academy of Ophthalmology, states that patients who have lost their sight with an inherited disease could see to navigate a maze with gene therapy. So just to repeat that, this means that people who have completely lost their sight, they're blind, with gene therapy, they can now navigate a maze created by the researchers. This is very promising for people who have lost their vision and are trying to see their loved ones again and open those shutters that we talked about earlier because they can't see. This is very good news. And the Foundation Fighting Blindness is leading this technology today. So that being said, I just encourage and hope everyone in attendance today will take seriously the prospect of donating to the Foundation Fighting Blindness, even if it means just participating in a vision walk, raising awareness, sharing Facebook posts. There's a lot of things we can do to raise awareness for blindness today. And I just really hope that everyone here can help opening people's eyes up and make this a reality in their world. So that concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.